Hi guys, Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be a client reading, a love reading, which is one of my favorites. For the love reading, and please don't mind my gigantic glass of wine here. I'll put it over here. Gotta enjoy that wine. Actually, I better not put it over here because what if the phone falls? So I'll just put it over here. So for this reading, my client wants to know basically what they should do, like what their next move should be. Do they, continue on looking for love? They're kind of like, I feel like they're in a limbo stage right now. This candle smells so amazing, by the way. They are in a limbo stage right now. They are basically trying to figure out what their next move should be, what they should do. And I feel like they're just looking for answers. They are looking for guidance. So on the table here, because we are doing love readings, this is a rose quartz heart, which I felt was perfect for the love readings because it's rose quartz and the shape of a heart. I have a gorgeous amethyst point here. Amethyst is really good for tapping into my psychic and third eye connection there. And I have a crackle quartz. I always look at crackle quartz as symbolizing the broken heart, and just kind of picking up the pieces. So I felt like that one was also a really good crystal to have on the table. And then of course I have a giant clear quartz here because clear quartz is good for magnifying everything else on the table. I hope the camera is, yeah, the camera's good. The decks that I'm going to be working with, and isn't this so cute? It's a little Ewok phone case that one of my coworkers made for me. I'm going to be working with the, oh gosh, now I'm probably not even going to be able to remember the name of this deck. Wisdom Goddess Wisdom, something like that. It's an oracle deck. Very empowering, and I feel like this is going to be the perfect vibe for you because I feel like that's what you need, is like that boost of confidence. And then I also chose to work with the Psychic Tarot. Now, I was going to pull the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, which is my go-to deck for love readings, but I really feel like this isn't necessarily a love reading for you, even though the topic is about love. I feel like this is more so like an energy boost, like a self-esteem check-in, and kind of just like a guide for you to push you in the right direction as far as love goes. And I also feel like it's more of a check-in for you to make sure that you're kind of in the right mindset to move forward with love. I have a hematite crystal here that was inside the deck bag with this deck, so I'm going to have that out on the table. Hematite's really good for absorbing negative energies. And so we will begin. The way that I like to do the readings is I'm going to shuffle the cards, and once I feel like we're ready to go, we will just begin. I don't work with any specific spread. I just pull the cards intuitively and read based on how I feel they are meant to be read. So we will just focus and get started. Now, I must say for you, the energy that I'm feeling from you is more like, I feel like you've been feeling a little bit lonely, and I feel like you've been feeling left out of the loop. I don't know if you have a group of friends or just people that you feel you don't align with because you are not quite where they are at in their relationships. Maybe you have a lot of friends or a lot of connections or people you work with that are all involved with somebody, and you kind of feel out of the loop in that aspect. If you are in a relationship, because I don't believe you stated if you were in a relationship or not. But if you are in a relationship, I'm feeling like maybe just a disconnect with this person. If you are not, there we go. That card wanted to pop out, so we'll just leave that there. If you're not in a relationship and you are single, I certainly do feel like you have a vibe to you where you just feel out of sorts. You feel out of the loop, outdated, just kind of like you're playing catch up with the rest of the world and the rest of your friends. And I feel like this reading for you is that, like I said, like a guidance. That's like the vibe I'm feeling from you, is you just need someone to tell you, not that everything's gonna be okay, but just to guide you for the next best move. Well, there we go. Okay. The next best move to make. I love it when the cards pop out, because that's like they're saying, okay, Rose, like let's start reading. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Oracle. We have Power of My Voice. This is the one that wanted to pop out. I speak my truth and express my feelings to others with care and compassion. Self-renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be rebirthed into my life. So cleaning up the space. And Feminine Law of Attraction. I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. Beautiful. So it's like a lot of, it's kind of like a lot of preparation. Preparing for love. Preparing for something new. That's what I'm seeing. The power of your voice is kind of expressing, like, you carry with you the power of your voice to speak up for yourself, to tell people what you want, to or what you don't want. You speak your truth. You express yourself verbally. And speaking your truth is very important, because that's the only way that you're going to get your point across. There's a lot of people around you, I feel, that take advantage of you, and they take advantage either of your niceness, or they take advantage of your quiet energy, your quiet personality. And I feel like for you, that gets old. I feel like you are looking for people who really respect you, and will look up to you, whether it's for answers, for guidance, or just to even take you seriously, to be honest. That's what I'm seeing. You're really growing into yourself. Now, the self-renewal, this is a cleanse, okay? This is the need for cleansing yourself, but also, it's kind of figuratively speaking, but it could also be literally, like, you can literally clean out your life, clean out yourself, cleanse your space, clean out your home, get rid of things that remind you of an ex, that kind of thing. But I also feel like this is the need for you to be more comfortable with the rebirth of who you are. And I feel like this falls into line with who you were in a past relationship with somebody is not who you are today. And that shouldn't influence you or any decisions that you make from now forward with love, if that makes sense. A lot of renewal. I just feel like there's either that shift that you're feeling with yourself, or you're going to be noticing a shift where it's kind of like a rebirth, like your egg is hatching, and it's a new version of yourself stepping forward, especially when we're talking about love. And then the Feminine Law of Attraction. It says, I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself and my female creator as a female creator. This is basically like a self-love card. This is basically asking you to, even though, you're not aligned with some friends or, coworkers who are in relationships, it doesn't mean you're any less. It actually shows that there's a lot of power in you. And if you embrace that, and you embrace your, your self-love, and you embrace your confidence, you have confidence in yourself, these are all traits that are going to be very attractive to other people. So I feel like that's kind of what you need to know right now. We may pull some additional cards after. And then as far as the tarot goes, we have choose wisely. Ooh, triumphant success came up in reversed. Normally I don't read reversals. Passion ignited came up in reversed, and light came up in reversed. Now, normally I don't read reversals, but for some reason my psychic tarot, it's it's this way and that. So I'm using that as an example. I'm going to use that as what it is. So I haven't read reversals in a while, but because it's popping up and I just feel really called to do so that way, I'm going to. Now, as far as future love goes, and moving forward and finding love and attracting new love, you are being really guided to choose wisely. You're being really guided to be very picky. Now, usually I don't tell my clients to be picky because I feel there's like a fine line between being really picky and then you're just being like superficial. But I feel like for you, when it comes to looking for love and it comes to attracting, the right person, you really need to be choosy. And I feel like it's because you don't realize how much you are worth. And I feel like you will settle, and you have the tendency in the past to settle for what you think is the best that you could get, when really you can get so much better and you deserve better. So I feel like the choose wisely card is saying, you are in that midst, you are ready to look for love, but you really got to make sure you are mindful, very mindful of who you go with, who you choose to devote your time to, and don't settle. I just really feel like Spirit wants you to know, don't settle for what you think is good enough, because you don't value yourself as much as you should. Triumphant success in reverse and passion ignited. Triumphant success is in the reversal. It's really making me feel like kind of like you don't have high hopes for yourself. It's almost like you feel like you are, whether you feel like you're not good enough or you are already looking at the negatives or the potential negatives in things that don't even exist yet. You know what I mean? So maybe there's a potential lover out there or someone you might be interested in, but then you're already looking at the negatives of what could happen if this didn't go right. So that's what I'm feeling, that the triumphant success card, or otherwise it would be like the Ace of Swords in reversed. It's like you already have a negative outlook on things, and you got to switch that up. If we were to put this back right side up, this is really confidence in oneself, confidence in the way that you think, the way that you perceive other people, having faith in other people, and also having faith in the fact that you are worthy of falling in love and you are worthy of having an amazing relationship. But you can't look for the negatives, and you can't go into every relationship or every potential friendship or meeting or date or whatever looking for the negatives, because that's only gonna add that negative energy that you really don't want to invite into your space when you're first meeting someone. So be very cautious about that, because you tend to do that, at least from what the cards are showing. And then the passion ignited and reversed. I'm going to go on a whim here and say, sexual wise, you haven't felt sexy. You haven't felt like that passionate, burning sensation, that love, that just that vibe. And I'm really resorting to the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra sits at your abdomen, and it's basically your creative center. Figuratively speaking, or also literally, it's where your reproductive organs are. But I feel like your sacral chakra needs a little bit of work. You can focus on that with certain crystals and meditation work, strengthening that sacral chakra, working on self-love. This can be, opening yourself up to feeling more comfortable with a mate. This is sex. This is, all of that kind of stuff. So I feel like it's been a while for you. It's been a while since you felt that passion. And I feel like because this came up in reverse, it's making me feel like you either are self-conscious about taking that step with someone new, or you just feel like you don't have it in you. like you've lost your mojo, but that mojo will come back. You know, it takes the right person to kind of recharge us, but why not us recharge ourselves? You know, you can do a lot of things to help yourself, to make yourself feel better, and to make yourself feel good, if you know what I mean. You don't always need to rely on someone else to do that for you. But I do feel like your sacral chakra needs a little bit of love. So just going to put that out there. And then the light in reversed also, I'm just getting that feeling. It's like lack of confidence. You just need a boost of love, a boost of confidence in yourself. And I feel like that's what the purpose of this reading is. So that basically the cards kind of really spoke to me in terms of like what you're dealing with and just giving me an idea with that. So with that said, let's pull some more. And I want to ask the tarot to reveal to me your process, you know, your process of finding love. Reveal to me what's coming up in the future, all of that kind of stuff. Because I do feel like you are ready, but I also feel like this is going to take you really allowing yourself to dive in full force, both feet. You're ready. You're certainly ready. You want to find love, so you already have that intention. But when it comes down to accepting yourself and loving yourself and opening yourself up, you know, mentally, emotionally, sexually, all of that, you know, you got to be really, really able to do that and willing to do that when the right person comes along. Love is not easy. It could be scary. So we have fertility crossed with obstacles and challenges. We have fulfillment of wishes to your left, and to the future we have the shadow. We have the heart chakra, accelerated motion. Choose wisely in reversed now. The patience card, solar plexus, positive movement forward, and light. And it's interesting because the light card was in reversed before and previously. Now this is definitely showing me a different like a different feel. Now this is actually when you make the positive choice, I am going to move forward, whether this is with someone you are already seeing or somebody you are interested in, or if you say, I'm going to put myself out there, I'm going to go on the dating websites, I'm going to say yes to this person who's been asking me out, whatever it is you choose to do. This is what the cards are showing about that decision. And we have fertility at your core, okay? Fertility at your core is telling me you are definitely ready. You are ready for creating things in your life. I don't want to just say stereotypically fertility is saying, ooh, you are ready, you want to have babies. It could mean that if you want to take it that way, great. But I also see fertility as coming forward to say you are ready to create stuff into your life. You're ready to create with love in your heart. You are ready to, manifest some things. Fertility is showing that you are open, okay? I love there's like the circles here. It's just showing me you're ready, you're willing, you're open. Your heart chakra is wide open and charged. It's saying when you have that special someone in mind, or someone is, piquing your interest perhaps, or if you were in the right frame of mind and you're saying, you know what, I deserve love. I am going to go out there and open myself up to receiving love and see who takes the bait. You will be in a very, very good place. For your obstacle or your challenges, it's funny that the obstacle and challenges card comes up. This is basically saying just be mindful, and it's common sense. Any path that you embark, there will be some trouble. There will be some hardships and little blocks here and there, but that is part of life. So I don't see anything negative as far as that goes. Your initial decision to move forward with love is a go. It is a yes. You have a lot of green in your reading, which is, to me a sign of abundance and a positive flow. As far as the obstacles and challenges card, it's just saying be aware. It's common sense, and there's always going to be that one thing that will ruin the plans and whatnot. But as long as you're ready for it and you're mindful, it's going to be what it is, and you'll get through it. So to the past, we have fulfillment of wishes. I really feel like this card is embodying your personal fulfillment of wishes. I feel like you have been that person to be there for everyone else's dreams coming true. But now this is your turn. And I feel like mentally and emotionally, you're ready for that. You're ready to accept that this is my turn. It is my turn to find love because this is what I deserve. Okay? As far as your future goes with the shadow, I feel like this is going to be someone that you meet. They are either going to remind you of certain past traumas, or they are going to reflect, because this is kind of like a reflection of yourself. I feel like this person is going to reflect. Maybe they're going to be going through some stuff too, and you will be able to relate to one another, or the two of you will be able to kind of heal one another with your connection, something like that. It's not going to be anything really bad. But I feel like this person, this special person you're going to be meeting, it's like you're going to have more in common than what you originally thought. There's more depth to this person than what you think there is. So that's a plus, I feel, because anytime we can grow and evolve and heal with someone that we are attracted to and someone that we will potentially get close with, it's a plus in my book. So now as far as the action cards show, the heart chakra is definitely charged and ready. This card popping up in the love reading, the future, it just shows that there is love waiting for you. Accelerated motion is asking you to move forward and don't look back. It's guiding you and telling you this is the path, this is what you are meant to be doing, so keep looking forward. I love that the light card popped up as advice, because she's gazing at the light. You see that? And the light is here. So I feel like it's just like saying, keep wishing on your stars. Keep having faith that everything is going to be for a reason. The choose wisely card is in reverse, which is kind of telling me that whole warning that you received earlier with the choose wisely, in reverse, this is giving me the feeling like it's saying stop. It's saying you won't have to choose wisely because you're going to actually find somebody worth your time. So that's how I'm reading that one. Okay. And then we have patience. I really feel this one is coming up for you as a warning to don't rush love, but don't rush the process with this person. Everything is going to feel perfect. Everything is going to feel meant to be, but don't rush it. Just, enjoy the flow, enjoy the experience, but be patient with it. Be patient with the growth, because the more you try to rush things, you can, you can tamper with it. So be mindful of that. The advice cards that I pulled for you, we have solar plexus chakra, which is your happiness chakra. It's also your gut instincts, and I feel like the advice spirit is saying is trust your gut, but also I feel like they're saying this person that you're going to be meeting, this new love, you're really going to feel it in your belly. And I feel it's a sense of this person is really going to make you laugh, and you're going to feel like you could totally laugh, like the true you, really revealing your true self to this person, and that's really important. And then we have positive movement forward, which is, again, it's a plus. It's saying, the flow is perfect, moving forward, looking forward, don't look back, that kind of thing. And of course the light, because this person will be like your light at the end of the tunnel. It's a really good reading, in my opinion. I really feel like this is, it's going to be a good thing for you. So if you were questioning if you should move forward, yes, you should. And should you open your heart? Yes. Choose wisely. But yes, this is time. It's time for you to find love. It's time for you to allow what you deserve into your life. And with that said, let's pull the final card. And we have self-belief. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. So I feel like this card is saying, believe in yourself, believe in your ability to find love, to manifest love, and to be everything that you want, and to have everything that you desire in life and in your future. There's a good road ahead. There's a lot of beautiful things that are going to be happening for you. As long as you believe in that for yourself, I feel like you're going to be fine. You can't be afraid of love. You can't be afraid of love because you only set blocks for yourself when you do that. But if you know truly in your heart that you are ready to do this and to open yourself up to it, you will find success and there will be someone waiting for you. So my wish for you is that you will be charged and ready and inspired by this reading, but also by the future, so that you can experience the beauty of love and sharing, you know, pieces of yourself with that special someone. So with that said, my love, I hope that this reading gave you the insight and the advice that you needed to hear. Thank you so much for returning back to me, because I know the last time I read for you, I think you said it was 2015. So I'm so excited to have a returning client from so long ago. And thank you for trusting in me and allowing me to read your cards. If you have any questions about the reading, please email me. And anyone who's watching, this is the love reading. It's available in my shop. Just click the link below and you can see it there. Bye, guys.